Perfect. Oops. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think it's working okay. I'm trying something a little different for this stream. I used to have it, or normally I have it on normal latency, and I put it on low latency just to see if the stream would go by quicker. So anyways, well, hey, this doesn't come up. Will it show up? Oh yeah, it's a little behind. Yo, I don't even know that there are messages here. I accidentally opened them. Sorry for not responding, bro. It is very late here, around 4 a.m. Oh god, I'm about to hit the bed. But we'll gladly play with you at some earlier time in next few days. I think I'm going to focus more on that. This one, I think I'll just... should I maybe just do a bounty? I think maybe I'll do a bounty. So in that case, I'll switch to my best character, which is my necromancer, and I'll go ahead and do a bounty. Do I want to... I don't want it to go too long, so I'll do Torment 12. Okay. Yeah, Xenak, he lives in like the Russia area, so that's why the time zone is completely different. Okay, so yeah, let's... yeah, I don't have a lot of space, so we'll do the bounties of 3 and 5, right? So yeah, here we go. Oh, look at that. Sorry, these glasses are a little different here. I didn't get new ones. It's just my second pair, and I haven't really been using them. And I guess to keep my other ones, you know, I guess like wear and tear, it doesn't really make a difference. But so I thought, you know, I'd just kind of use this one. Yeah, okay.
A grave beckons.
I want to give also a shout out to my good friend Todd, Todd E. Walnuts. He has a gaming channel called Dagon the King Killer, and he only has about 62 subscribers, and I absolutely feel that he deserves a lot more, a lot more. So if you guys come across this video, it would be greatly appreciated if you would just please head on over to Todd's channel, hit the subscribe button. You know, it doesn't cost anything, and I mean, you know, if you come across a video and you kind of you're into like similar things and you like games and he's you know, and he's doing games, just may as well hit the subscribe button, you know. It would absolutely help him out, help me out, because it'll make me feel good, because he's a very good friend of mine. And yeah, let's try to get him to have into thousands, you know. Something I'm striving for myself. I don't really have to pick any of this stuff up, it's just too much. But I'm also hoping, I think the next one he's gonna do, his Let's Play, he just finished Last of Us 2, and that's a very good game, very cool. Very story-driven, strong narrative, and I think the next one he's gonna do is Alien Isolation, and possibly even Diablo 2 Resurrected, because now he knows it's on consoles. And you know, as much as I'd love to see Alien Isolation, I've played that before too, and it's a great game, and that would be cool as well. Right now I'm just super stoked to see him do Diablo 2 Resurrected. I think that would be great too. Just because, you know, I'm super excited for it, and I'm gonna play it, and when they enable cross-play, not just cross-progression, but cross-play, we'll be able to play together, you know. I think they're working on that, so Vicarious Visions and Blizzard. Hey, it's okay. My very dear friend Todd is here. Here he is, guys. That's his movie channel. So, subscribe to both, actually. You know, if you could, please. His movie channel and his gaming channel. And he's a very popular guy. You know, on his movie channel, he has, I think, over 4.5K subscribers. So we need the same for his gaming channel as well. His Dagon the King Killer. Please. To be quite honest, he does like I feel like the better games, because it's more renowned. The kind of games that he does, the titles, they're all like AAA, very popular games like Last of Us, Days Gone, you know, the things that everyone likes. So that's the thing. I don't think a lot of folks, you know that he does that. You know that there's a guy that does that. And well, I'm sure you know there's other people, but he's one of them that does the popular games. And because I guess it's what do you call see, I think, how do I put this? Like YouTube, they like to put in the feed the games that have a lot of traffic, and people that have a lot of subscribers, they'll put it so people can find it in the search. And I guess if people are still, you know, either new their channel or they don't have a lot of subscribers yet, it doesn't really show up. And that's just very sad, you know, because his content is outstanding. So let's get his subscriber count up there, you know, so his gaming channel matches what his movie channel is in subscribers. So it will be constantly in the feed, and more people can see him and be more aware. But I'm super excited, Todd. I really hope. Oh hey, okay, so it looks like Movie Mike is here as well, both Todd and Mike. Hey Todd, how'd you like the ending of The Last of Us? Yeah, absolutely. That game, I'm not going to say anything of what I saw. Well, I guess I could say part of it. it looked like there was like an interactive fight in that game, and it's how they make games nowadays, you know. And every time I see something like that, I'm amazed at that, you know. Something that kind of had a similar thing would be like a Tomb Raider game, the newer Tomb Raider games that they make. Shadow of the Tomb Raider was the one I first tried out, and not first tried out, but I did the one before that. But I meant more recently tried out, and what am I doing here? Sorry. I'm like trying to split my focus here, doing this, and I'm almost like fully concentrated on the game and trying to explain stuff. I can't like do both, but kill all the enemies. Oh yeah. Okay. This is level 2, and I forgot what I was. Oh yeah. With the Tomb Raider game, it kind of had like an interactive cinematic, where, like, when I first saw something like that in the first game, I was amazed by that. I haven't seen anything like that, you know. Where, you know, I would sit there, wait for the next thing to happen, because I thought the cinematic was gonna go on, but it was expecting me to do something. So you kind of like control the cinematic, you know. And I really like that. But what you see here, this is Diablo 3 right now. I'll switch to Diablo 1, which is just to let you know, it is going to be Diablo 1, but it is the mod called Devilutionx, and what that is basically just a more bug-free version of Diablo, and that's really it. They just kind of refined certain things. They made it full screen, you know, the full frame, so it's full widescreen, and they fixed some of the, you know, bugs and maybe some of the quests. So that's all that is. When I say I'm going to be playing Diablo 1 Devilutionx, it's just really Diablo with a lot less bugs. Oh, hey, okay. Oh, yeah, okay, wait, hold on here. I liked it. It was satisfying for me that Abby lived. That duel, yeah, between Ellie and Joel during the credit roll was a cherry on top. I really hope there's a part 3. Yeah, there's an amazing game, amazing series so far. I am hopeful they make a part 3. Yeah, absolutely. And it seems like maybe they might not do it, but make it so it's no longer PlayStation exclusive. Make it so it can be on the PC as well, you know. So if there's going to be an exclusive, maybe make it exclusive to you know, the competing consoles, you know, like Xbox, Nintendo. But please, don't make PC be a competitor for that. Let it be open for PC as well, and vice versa. If there's like a PC game, you know, like what they're doing. Look at Diablo 3 Resurrected. That's available on consoles as well. Is this the guy? I think so. Oh. Is he supposed to go over here? What the? I don't think I ever had it where I have to go backwards. Now these are just bounties for, I'll get through this super quick. Then I'll switch to Devilutionx, Diablo 1. So again, this is Diablo 3, okay? And Diablo 2, Resurrected. Really excited for the Last of Us HBO show next year, maybe even 2023, I'm not sure. Oh really? Okay. That's very cool. Yeah. So what was I saying?
Give it more time.
Oh yeah. Diablo 2. So if you're wondering why is it like it seems like it's going backwards. You know, for those who may not know, we have Diablo 1, okay, and Diablo 3, right? So you would think, well, wouldn't it be the new one, Diablo 4? Well, they're making that. They're making Diablo 4, and that's probably not going to come out until either late next year or even 2023. Diablo 2, so you're wondering, well, why did they skip? Did they skip Diablo 2 and just went Diablo 1, 3, and now they're going to make 2? No. That's why it's called Diablo 2 Resurrected, of course, because that's a remaster, okay, of Diablo 2. Diablo 2 came out about 20 years ago, and yeah, I was one of the original people that played it back in the day. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. And it's gonna blow. Yeah. And okay, so okay, I have to kill Chiltara. Okay. So that's all that is. If you go ahead and look it up on YouTube, you will see that how Diablo 2 looked like. You know, the original Diablo, pixelated, doesn't look so good. Back then, you didn't really care. It looked really good back then, but that was 20 years ago, right? Same goes for the cutscenes. They actually rebuilt the cutscenes from the ground up. What they did keep was the audio effects, the sounds and the music. That remained the same, and you know, of course, the sound for all the cutscenes. But here's what's funny: the sound and the music for the game, I feel like, and I didn't really, of course, think of this back then, but now in retrospect, I feel that the audio and the music in the cutscenes and in the game, you know, the gameplay, the graphics have now finally caught up to the music and the sound, you know? It's like the sound and the music was better than the graphics, you know? Of course, like I said, you didn't really think that back then, but now when you look at it, yeah. Okay, this is a guy I'm supposed to kill. Okay, there we go. Alright, so, let's see. Wait a minute. Alright. Maybe that wasn't a bounty. Hold on. Crazy climber. What the? Oh, is that? Okay, so I guess this guy right here is the, you know, the bounty. I don't know that. Okay. Oh. Deliver the spyglass to the lieutenant. Okay. There, that's the bounty. What the hell is that other thing? Oh, was that this? Okay, hey. So I went here and I went backwards and did the bounty for here. Okay, I see what I did. Okay. Yeah, so the last one. Oh, hey, Sam. Did you say that Diablo 4 was already announced? I believe it was. You can actually see some of the gameplay if you look on YouTube. They actually have the cutscene, and I think it's the trailer for the Rogue. And it looks like, you know, to be quite honest, I mean, it looks like they're taking elements from Diablo 2 and Diablo 3,
The night embraces you.
but the look of it does look, actually it looks pretty good. But I mean, hold on, I'm trying to concentrate at the same time. And there's like a lot to look at, so it's hard to narrate. But it just, I think what it is, it just kind of looks like it's not as kind of like dumbed down, you know. Not it doesn't look as if it will have as much of the customization as 2 does. You know, what 2 had, and of course Diablo 2 Resurrected. That seems to be the only problem I would have from it, from what I've seen. You know, there's very little gameplay, but you know, that they have out. But yeah, it is it is announced, and okay, here we go. Now, the thing here is, if I die in this game, you know, I can just, like, respawn here, or respawn in town. In Diablo 1, you have it where there's a real danger here, because if I die in the first game, you know, when my body explodes, all my gear that I'm using, you know, it's going to drop on the floor. And if I end the game or leave the game, I just lost all my stuff, you know. So it makes you have to go back to where you died, fight off those creatures, get them away from your corpse, and you have to retrieve all your gear. So it was really tough, and that was, you know, the first game. So that's why it has kind of like that roguelike feel to it, you know, without actually being totally like a roguelike. You know, it has strong elements of being like a roguelike, without really having a permadeath or anything. Oh, which way we're supposed to go? Okay, here we go. And in 2, the way they did it when you die is you just have to retrieve your corpse, you know, so your items aren't scattered all over the ground. Unlike the first one, when it is scattered and you're playing with other people, they can actually jack all your stuff. You know, they can steal your gear. So it's not like that in the second one. You still lose all your stuff, but it's just on your corpse, on your body, and all you have to do is go back down there and clean your body. You know, no one else can clean it. Okay, here we go. Oh, what is that? Anti-venom kill Sedaya at level of 70 without taking damage from her spiderlings. Oh, hey, that's good. I like that. Oh! I would have passed this up. Look at this. Oh, yeah. That's another ethereal. Okay, hold on. Like, if I wasn't paying attention, I would have just left. I'll show you. Look. Okay, this is something unique to this season, which is season 24. These things are known as ethereals. You see that? Like, I'm using the black hand key. And if you look over here, I have like some others. Like, here's another one, Soul Harvest. That's an ethereal. See, ancient ethereal item. Here's another one. And these are necromancer ones. This one is a monk weapon, and it's an ethereal. So let's go check this out. I don't have a monk, but still, yeah, you know, I might create one for that. Look at that. Ancient Ethereal Battle Sisters. Very good, very good. I think I can get rid of this thing. I don't need that. Oh.
Well done.
Oh, it says, hey, Candyman is on digital now for theater at home, so I'll probably be available the Sean way tonight or tomorrow. It was available. I saw it actually. I saw it today. You know, it was okay, I'll say. You know, I never thought the first film was anything too special. The one with Virginia Madsen. It's okay, and I guess, you know, it's I don't know, I felt like I enjoyed it more when I was younger, but when I went back and watched it again, it just wasn't as good, you know, when I seen it like a few years back or so. I watched it again, and I thought the first one, or the remake, hold on, okay, I gotta make sure I can get rid of this, I don't need it. Oops. It seemed like there was like a lot of off-camera kills with the remake. Okay, so I'm done with this one. I'm gonna switch to Diablo 1, so make sure I didn't leave anything on the ground. So I'll switch to Diablo 1 now, which is Devilutionx. There we go, very good. But yeah, it's just like a lot of off-camera kills. The lore got really weird because they have well, I'll say how can I put this? It might spoil it, but there's should I say? I guess I'll just say there's more than one Candyman. Let's say that it's like an ongoing tradition. So that was just kind of weird. So you'll see Tony Todd come back, but he comes back at the absolute end. Okay, so this is the first Diablo, so you can see how it differs from Diablo 3. Gameplay is different as well.
Please.
Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm actually beyond this. Oh, don't go back in there. I should go in here, but let me check Adria first. See what book she has for sale. So I think we maybe have about 7 people
I sense a soul
for
in search of answers.
Diablo 2 that I set up. I kind of, not just me alone, but a few of us, we kind of put a team together. And yeah, no books. So there's going to be, you know, myself, my brother, and this is like to start. And there should be Xenoc. I believe he's getting it opening day. There's Genesis and Tom, or Tragan, so that's 5. Sean, which is 6. And I thought there was one... Oh, and Alex. Okay. And actually all those people are from the guild, the Adventurers Guild, that I'm a part of. And hopefully Falagar will get it at some point, and that would be 8. And when we start getting more people, if more people from the guild, we're going to get it. Tai, Dovahkiina Tai, showed interest in the game as well. Shit, I have to pay attention. Get killed. And it would not be good. A little bit tougher. And, now once we get more than 8 people, because it's 8 people per game, then we'll have to split games, you know. We might have to make it like 4 and 4 or 5 and 6, you know, eventually. But oh shit. But Genesis and Tom, holy fuck. Oh god. I think they're not... I think they're kind of susceptible to electricity. It's like gargoyles, you know? They know a lot more people that are in their guild. You know, they have... You know, they're part of like another gaming guild. And if, well, at least I know Genesis is part of a WoW guild, a World of Warcraft guild. I think with Tragan, he just knows a lot of other people that play Diablo. So there might be, you know, 16, 20 people, you know, or so that, but I won't know them really, you know. The only ones I will know is, like I said, you know, the 8 people that are from the guild. But yeah, it still would be cool to play with other people. And mostly, I think, be streaming with people from the guild. But I might stream like, you know, once or twice with, you know, different people. Okay, yeah, the creatures are a little bit tougher here, so you can see it's level 5. I went through the catacombs, so the enemies here are...
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
Shit. Go.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Oh shit, I didn't. I got all full. It's okay. Ooh. Yeah, that's good.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
I have one unique item, which is this, the Black Razor.
What ails you, my friend?
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Oh hey, Todd is back. Oh hey, I have to get going. Have a good night, Sam and Todd. Oh yeah, thank you. Thanks, Todd, for showing up. Thank you. And Todd is back. See you later, Mike. Hey, this looks like a cool old school retro RPG. It is absolutely old school. It reminds me of Ultima or King's Quest. So you're familiar with the Ultima series? Okay. Yeah, I never started with the first. I started with 4, and then I went back. Oh wait, I keep going back over there. I started off with 4, Quest of the Avatar, and then went back and played 3, Ultima 3 Exodus, and just, you know, it just wasn't as good to me as 4 was. I didn't, I can't place my finger on it now exactly, but I think, like some of the quality of life stuff that was in 4 wasn't, you know, of course, you know, going backwards, they didn't have it in 3. So I didn't like that, you know. So for me, at the time, one of my favorite RPGs was, maybe even my favorite RPG for a long time was Ultima 4. That and then Bard's Tale. But yeah, this game is, this old school game is Diablo 1, you know. That's right. So Diablo 1, the very first Diablo game, and you know, then of course is Diablo 2, and now Diablo 2 Resurrected, right, which is a remastered version of Diablo 2, you know, Diablo Resurrected. And they added some quality of life stuff to it. And keep in mind, you know, I'm playing by myself here, but you know, we could be playing together, like once that becomes available. But even, you know, for now, when you're playing on console, you can be playing with a group of people, you know, up to 8 people at a time. So same basic kind of look. You see, in the first game I played, you know, again, that was Diablo 3. This is Diablo 1. If you actually look at my channel, I have some Diablo 2 Resurrected gameplay. I think I have 6 parts total, but I'm releasing them a week at a time. So one just released Wednesday. I think that's part 4, and part 5 and 6, because I have 6 videos. 2 will release next week, so this coming week, the week of when Diablo 2 Resurrected will come out. What it is, it's Diablo 2 Resurrected open beta, so it's just the beta of the game, kind of like the testing the certain people who pre-ordered, they can play a non-polished, incomplete version of the game, and you discover bugs and stuff. You could send it in and let them know. But I did a 6-part Let's Play of that, of just like I said, the open beta, the test gameplay of it. So what you see is not the complete version yet, but that gives you a very good example of what Diablo 2 Resurrected is going to be like. It's the first 2 acts, but that is on my channel, so you can go ahead and look at it. It's of course called Diablo 2 Resurrected Open Beta, and it was not live streamed. Right, I think I live streamed the first one, but I didn't like there was like a lag, and I don't know if that was because it was open beta. So after that first live stream of it, I just recorded it. So like I said, go ahead and check it out. I have 4 parts so far that have been made public, and episode 5 and 6 of the Diablo 2 Resurrected open beta is coming next week. Tuesday will be episode 5, Wednesday will be episode 6, Thursday will be the release of will be September 23rd. So September 21st, September 22nd will be episode 5 and 6. September 23rd, Thursday, it's coming next week, is the release of Diablo 2 Resurrected.
I cannot carry anymore.
Fuck. It reminds me of okay, it's the same one. And King's Quest. I'm familiar with that as well. I can't remember which one. I mean, there's it's a series. That game. It might have been King's Quest 4, King's Quest 5. I remember going up some beanstalk. That was quite fun. But to me, Diablo 2, we'll just call it, we won't call it Diablo 2 anymore, we'll just call it Diablo 2 Resurrected, right? Diablo 2 Resurrected is vastly, in my personal opinion, vastly superior to this one. This is the first one. It was very good for its time, but it's, to me, it's very, I don't want to say very, it's pretty rudimentary, especially for someone who's played it for as long as I have, and you just have you just have attribute points to distribute, and that's it. There are no skills, so you don't actually customize your character, all you have is this spell book, and this is something anyone can learn. I could play a warrior or a rogue, that uses a bow and arrow, and just have these same spells if I get my magic attribute high enough, then I can just use it. And I won't cast them as well as a sorcerer, which is what I'm playing now. But so it's very simplistic, you know. Whereas in Diablo 2, if you, like I said, go ahead and watch it, you know, even just for a little bit to get an idea. Each class feels very distinct. It feels very, very different. You know what I mean? The characters here are distinct because, like I said, you can feel it. Like the warrior attacks the quickest with melee, the rogue attacks the quickest with a bow, and the mage attacks the quickest with magic. But that's it. You know what I mean? In Diablo 2, like a necromancer, his skill set is completely different from an Amazon. And an Amazon skill set is completely different from a druid, and from a barbarian, a paladin, an assassin, sorceress, you know. So there's a lot more customization because you're not only distributing your points to wherever you want, right here, but you have multiple skill points and you can max out a skill up to 20, not including plus items. And you can pick different skills from somebody else, you know. Like the necromancer specializes in raising the dead and having an undead army, or specializes in poison and bone armors and spirit and bone spells, you know, stuff like that. So quite cool. And I'll go more into this when D2R comes out. What I think I'll do is start off with Diablo 1 and showcase that one for just like a few minutes or something, and then switch over to 3, and then go to 2 and explain a little bit more in depth.
What ails you, my friend?
Why I like it. You know, I mean, I could start talking about it now, but I don't want to be juggling two things at once. You know, I could die, you know, if I'm not fully concentrated in this game. And number 2, I want to be able to save something to talk about more in depth when you know, on the 23rd when it comes out. Like I said, you know, these glasses are kind of weird, so please forgive me.
I sense a soul
kind of weird
in search of answers.
Because my other glasses are made of metal, and these pair is completely out of plastic, so it's not as good, and it's kind of shabby quality. So it's, like I said, it feels a little weird, and it doesn't sit right. You know, it doesn't sit the same on my face, so like on my nose. So it's the angle is not the same, you know. Okay, should have got rid of this stuff. But yeah, I do hope you decide to get D2R. Seeing this and seeing 3 from what you've just seen right now, you know, from the beginning of this up to this point here, gives you a little bit of
What
an idea.
ails you, my friend?
Oh, what? Fuck, see, this is what happens. I'm not paying attention, so I don't have to go to that guy.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
It gives you a little idea of what to expect with 2, but of course, to really get an idea of
what can I do for you?
Of what 2 is, go ahead and check out, you know, it doesn't have to be now, but, you know, whenever you have a time, tomorrow or over the weekend, check out my, do I need this? Check out my, Why can I use it? Required. Oh yeah, I can use it. Yeah. Okay.
Whoa! What can I do for you?
What was I saying? Oh, check out my Diablo 2 Resurrected open beta, footage that I put out. Remember the open beta, and that will give you a much better idea of what to expect, from the game. But just by seeing this, this is like a rudimentary Diablo 2. I need a lightning spell, I'm gonna have charged bolt, but I need like one where I can just aim. I need lightning. That's the spell I need. Because I think those things are, those gargoyles are susceptible to lightning, and they're more resistant to fire.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Never has any spells. What the?
I sense a soul in search of answers.
What ails you, my friend?
Oh. Should repair my armor.
Whoa! What can I do for you?
In fact, maybe I'll look and see. Oh. Whew. I don't have enough. Damn. This would have been really nice to have.
Not enough mana.
Oh shit. Okay.
Not enough
Oh,
mana.
nice, nice, nice.
Not enough mana.
Okay. What's this gonna do? Energy comes at a cost of wisdom. Okay, so... Okay. So I think what it did was... maybe took away from my magic and give me some mana. Those shrines are always have like a cryptic message, so you're never quite sure. Some of them are pretty obvious, and you can remember what they are, you know, the more that you play the game.
Not enough mana.
Kind of eerie music, you hear that? Oh, the rags don't sell so well.
Not enough mana.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
What ails you, my friend?
Let's see, hopefully there's a lightning book and fireball too. That would be very, very good. What you see me shooting when it's like a bolt, it's just fire bolt. See, not fireball. Fireball is better. It has an AoE attack.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Doesn't have any books. I hate to resort to this, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back down and come back up because she's just not getting any books these last few times. What this is doing is it's randomizing her inventory.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Mm-hmm. See? I don't need those. I should actually stop this very soon. I have to drive my mom to the doctor's tomorrow, so I won't go for too much later.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Yeah. Okay, I think that will actually do it for now. Yeah, I want to thank you, Todd, and I want to thank you, Mike, Movie Mike, for showing up. Again, you know, Diablo 2 Resurrected comes out next week, September 23rd. You know, if anyone's going to pick it up and you're interested in joining the guild, please just click on the, you know, on my channel banner or in my About tab, and you'll see a link to the Adventurers Guild, you know, and we can set something up, and, you know, the more the merry, you know, that want to play Diablo 2, but, you know, we'll still switch it up, you know, with 3. Doesn't mean just because D2R is coming out, we're never going to play the first or third one ever again, but we're going to be mostly focused on, of course, Diablo 2 Resurrected. The next thing is I want to give a huge shout out to Todd E. Walnuts, his gaming channel. His movie channel is Todd E. Walnuts. His gaming channel is Dagon the King Killer. He needs at least a few thousand more subscribers than what he already has. And also Movie Mike, you know, shout out to Movie Mike. And he does have a gaming channel. I think it's just called Mike Plays Games, but he just has like just very few Let's Plays, and he said that until he's able to get better internet connection, better quality stuff, he may not do like another like Let's Play. He's not pleased with his quality. I think it looked okay. It looked fine, you know, still watchable. But yeah, you know, it could stand to look better. Todd's, you know, looks great, and streaming. I don't know if that's, maybe that is due to the connection, and in fact I think it is the connection. I think it has the majority to do with that, and they both play on consoles. What else can I add or plug? Nothing really. just September 23rd, Diablo 2 Resurrected. If you're interested in joining the Adventurers Guild, it's a very chill, very cool guild to be a part of. There's some role-playing involved, and please subscribe to my very good friends Todd E. Walnuts. Yeah, have a nice night. Thank you so much, Todd. Thank you so much for staying, through the whole thing. So subscribe to both his movie channel and gaming channels, which is Todd E. Walnuts and Dagon the King Killer, and to Movie Mike. And go ahead and check out Mike Plays Games, but he hasn't put anything out in like well over a year, I think, maybe even a couple of years. Thank you so much. And yeah, that's it. Nothing else I have to add. Keep thinking I have to add some more news about Diablo 2, but we'll talk more about that when it comes. See ya. Can I end it? Let me look. That is due to the connection. And in fact, I think it is the connection. I think it has the majority to do with it. And they both play on consoles. What else can I add or plug? Nothing really. Just September 23rd, Diablo 2 Resurrected. If you're interested in joining the Adventurers Guild, it's a very chill, very cool guild to be a part of. There's some role-playing involved, and please subscribe to my very good friends Todd E. Walnuts. Yeah, have a nice night. Thank you so much, Todd. Thank you so much for staying, through the whole thing. So subscribe to both his movie channel and gaming channels, which is Todd E. Walnuts and Dagon the King Killer, and to Movie Mike. And go ahead and check out Mike Plays Games, but he hasn't put anything out in like well over a year, I think, maybe even a couple of years. Thank you so much. And yeah, that's it. Nothing else I have to add. Keep thinking I have to add some more news about Diablo 2, but we'll talk